JonnyPink, first I'm going to say thank you for watching. If you want to fast forward to the end, there's a link down below. This one is a little bit longer, so I will apologize to you, but I incorporated the cycling that I love so much and photography as well. This is really going to be a comparison between this older Sony RX-100 IV. It's a point and shoot, and it does shoot RAW. You can shoot manual, which is the way I would normally shoot, and also the GoPro Hero 7 Black for photos. Mostly for video, this is amazing for what I do. But anyway, thanks. Let's get into it right now. And this is my friend James, an amazing photographer. Check it out.
¿Dónde está la batería? You know what that means?
I don't.
Where is the shoe shop?
Oh, that'll come in handy next time we're shopping there.
Yeah. That's from Pulp Fiction, by the way. I have zero Spanish. And what's the other thing? Que ahora es? You know what that is?
What is that?
What time is it?
What do they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
A Royale with cheese. You know why? They use the metric system. Alright, I'm tired.
This amazing little street is Grandview, and behind that car there's a beautiful waterfall, but I'm not going to squeeze around it. If this is your first time tuning in to JonnyPink, first I'm going to say thank you. This road is just unbelievable, but I'm going to say thank you. Mostly what I do is cycle videos and photography. So stick around for some of that too. I'm going to combine both of my favorite things into this one. Right now, going that way. Just standing here listening to the wind, watching the leaves fall is so unbelievably stellar. Wow. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm wearing pink and blue, because that's one cool thing about cycling is you can look as loud as you want. Nobody's going to pay any attention to it. But today I am out. What I wanted to do is, well, the footage that you saw at the beginning, that was riding with James yesterday. More people recognize James from my videos than they do from me, which I find it's awesome, actually. But this is Greenleaf Canyon, and I'm going to start this video here. What I wanted to compare today was the photos from the GoPro, and also this is my old Sony RX-100 IV, I think it is. It shoots RAW, whereas I don't think the GoPro does. But since the GoPro, I don't think I can control my light and my shutter speed, I'm going to shoot this on auto, which is something I normally don't do. And I'm going to shoot a series of photos today, stop at different places. and we'll see what kind of photos we get. Now, I've never been a big GoPro. I've used GoPros chasing the racers or when I was riding with serious cycling, because I could mount them just about anywhere, but I've never thought their quality was that good. This Hero 7, I think, is pretty amazing, and even the photos I was impressed with when I was processing those recently, and that was kind of by accident. So today I figured I'm going to check out the difference between something that is supposed to be a fantastic point and shoot and the GoPro just for pictures. Let's take pictures out that way. This is just the start, and it's stellar. Let's look at pictures that way. James, not coming up that way was a smart idea. That hurt. At 21%, that hurt a lot. Going that way. Hey. So I got two cameras going. I have the GoPro going as well. So if you are just tuning in for the first time to compare pictures between a Sony, an older point and shoot, and also the GoPro, I'm shooting like I would not normally shoot when taking photos. I am shooting everything in auto. I see a cyclist back there, crazy cyclist coming up these roads. There was a time when I had a large A6500 with a 10 to 18 millimeter lens, and I used that mostly, and it was on a stick, and on the back was this Sony right here, and that I had set at 120 frames a second. That was the only way to do it in those a couple of years ago. Now you have the GoPro, which has some amazing stabilization with the Hero Black 7, and it also takes some pretty doggone nice pictures, I discovered. So I wanted to compare it between this Sony and this GoPro and just take photos. The GoPro is set on linear for photos so that I'm not getting the fisheye, to make it more compatible with the Sony. The Sony has a zoom, but with the point and shoot zooming in and out, you do run the risk of getting dust inside the sensor, and then your camera's pretty much toast. This is sealed, so it's completely weather protected, and it's awesome. The audio on the GoPro is actually, it's not bad, easy to clean. What I didn't like about the Sony, I think their video is just stellar, superior, absolutely amazing. Limited stabilization makes it not too bad, but the audio is terrible, and you can't put an external mic on this one. So, I'm gonna go take some photos, and then we're gonna go for a ride. We're gonna go up that way. Let's go. GoPro, stop recording. That's another advantage to the GoPro, is it's voice activated. And I think I have the Kelvin set on this to 55, I think. Oh no, it's on auto, so it wouldn't be. All right, there we go. This behind me is one of those deep, dark areas that you'll see along the side of the road. And of course, this is now Fernwood. Looks like the perfect place to test out different photos on this amazing road. It is Sunday, and all the racers come out on Sunday. I call them that because they bring out their expensive cars and drive through the hills, and they can't say that although I don't see the sense in it, but they can't see the sense in us cycling through these hills either, so kind of the same thing. I'm gonna take some pictures out that way. That looks like, I think that's Long Beach out there. But the ocean looking over that way is absolutely stellar. And of course then you have Los Angeles and Santa Monica down there. And there's so much haze over it right now. You can't really see much. Unlike a couple of weeks ago, right after the first snow, and all those hills were covered over there. Playing together upside down. Crows are amazing. If you've never seen and never really watched them, they float there. They're awesome. They fly upside down. They're just amazing birds. Anyway, this is going to be my last stop to take photos before I head down the hill. I'm just going to head straight home. I'm going to go down Stunt, and I've filmed that many times too. So again, if you're new to watching my channel, just happen to click in, I'm going to say thank you to you guys. It'd be really cool if you checked out some of my cycle videos, because I put actually a lot into those. And I think they're cool. But I'm going to take a couple of photos out this way. Are the hawks coming back? I mean, the crows, are they coming back? There's one coming back. I'm gonna take some photos out that way as my last comparison. Okay, a couple of photos out that way home to process in the computer, and we'll talk about it at home, all right? I'm easily distracted. Let's take photos out that way. And again, if you made it all the way through and you didn't fast forward, thank you. I appreciate that. There really is some amazing scenery all the way around here, whether it's raining or it's summertime. And that's what I try and show in every single one of my videos. This again is my Sony RX-100 IV. It's an older point and shoot. The new ones are amazing, and this one I've broken the viewfinder, so it no longer works. I no longer have an EVF, so I'm shooting from the back. I mentioned earlier in the video that I used to cycle with an A6500. It was attached to this massive stick, and on this massive stick I had the A6500 with a 10 to 18 millimeter lens, and I had this Sony on the other side of it, and I had my Rode Micro, Video Micro. It was really so I could get quality that I was happy with. GoPros at that time with the 4, they were nice, but it wasn't quality that I was looking for. The little tiny ones I could mount anywhere, and I probably had about 6 mounted on my bike at any time, so that if I was next to someone I could get them, or if I was chasing from across the street with this, and I had it weighted at the bottom too for stability. I could cycle this way and really capture the action. You'll find that in all my serious cycling ones. This was a complete game changer. The stabilization on this is insane. But that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the picture quality, regular photos between this and this Sony. This Sony, the only way I could really make it work was to shoot this in auto, which is something I normally don't do. Advantages to this, well, it's a backlit screen. So if you're shooting something on your cell phone, you have a backlit screen. It looks amazing because it's a backlit screen. If you have a high-def television and you set it on dynamic, it brightens up the backlight, which makes everything pop. This one has a built-in ND filter, so if you are shooting in manual, which is I would normally shoot my photos in, you have so much more control, and it is awesome. Only 20 megapixels, but it's still an awesome camera. This is still really good for photos for what I do. I have no control over it, so it's just point, push the button, and that's it. Now, video, of course. This amazing for what I'm doing because of the built-in stabilization, and I know the 8 is even better. This, if it's on a tripod, the video is awesome as well because you have that depth of field that you don't get with this. This one, everything is just flat. Everything's in focus. It's like setting it to infinity. It's good. But this one has more of a professional look to it if you have it on a tripod. And I know there's a link earlier that I put in there, even stabilized, it is terrible for what I do. So this is my go-to. And again, this was just a comparison. Photos, photo-wise, please, just photos between this, and that's it, man. JonnyPink, all right? I want to say thank you for watching. If you made it all the way through, again, I know this one's long, but I was incorporating some amazing cycling stuff because that's what I do. Thank you. I'll see you guys out on the road. Hit the subscribe button down there. Please leave me some comments. I really do like the comments. It gives me an idea as to where to go, and it's fun interacting with people from all over the world. So again, thank you. Hit the subscribe button. JonnyPink. As I say in all my cycle videos, cue the logo. Hello.